I said, we have 5 plots. So three in this region, 114, and then 2 in these other 2 up here. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
And luckily, like it was just like by chance, we got a keep. So that's the one thing that I'm kind of monitoring right now. But if you guys haven't seen land yet, this is kind of what it looks like. You have your dark energy per region. So that's how much I have staked for this region. And then you have like your grain production, your time crystals, which like speeds up your buildings, like how fast it is to construct your buildings.
Okay.
And then this is research points. So like if you were to build a research hut, this is the amount that you get.
Yeah, and the guy said, like, I don't even know what it does, but he said it could be useful later.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
understand it either.
I don't think they know what it's going to do either yet, but I mean, Matt seemed pretty like gung-ho about doing research. So
yeah, better be something good. So let's go into the actual plot.
Okay.
Can you click on it, or is
yeah. So we can do. So right now it's showing what tract I'm in right now. So I can show you guys our keep, just to see, like, to show you guys what it looks like. So basically, when you click on it, it gives you a nice little breakdown of what it is. So we have a keep. It's mythic type, and then this is like the whatever you call it, geography of it.
yeah.
But if we click it.
And these keeps are pretty rare. Like, it was actually so lucky that we got one of these.
Yeah, there's only like 150. Yeah, 150 in the game. No, that's not true. I don't know. There's 10 per every region. And then there's 150 regions. So I guess 1,500.
Still.
1,500 in the game.
Yeah, not too much. So then, okay, I don't know what's...
Yeah. But then basically this is our keep right now. We're not fully maxed out here. Honestly, if I could go back and do this again, I would put more of my better monsters on this keep. Just because like you don't know what people around you are going to be setting up their buildings as, right? So like,
because with the keep, like, you get stuff from the other.
Yeah, it's basically just like taxes. You're like the government. But yeah, like you take from what everyone else is like giving. I think it's like 5% or something. It says up here. It gives you like the actual the breakdown. You can collect up to 5% of your track's resources.
Oh, nice.
And your track is just like that set of however many plots there are, but what we were just looking at before. But yeah, like ideally what I would have done is don't set up any other plots, just set up my keep, see what I'm deficient in, and then set up my other regions to kind of pick up the slack. Because right now I have like a ton of grain, so like this is one day, right? 2,000 grain for one day. If I could have gone back, I wouldn't have a grain like building on my other land plots.
Okay.
I just do. Yeah, exactly. Like I just do SPS and a bunch of research or something like that.
But once you set it up, you can't switch it, right?
I actually don't know. I don't know if you can switch your what's it called? Your building. You can switch out your workers and stuff, which is still, good. So I've pretty much got one of everything. So even if I can't switch which buildings I'm gonna have on which plot, I can just switch my workers so that I have more production on one of my plots than the other ones. So you can still kind of play around with it.
And like your workers are the cards.
Yeah, the workers are the cards. Like if you click on manage here, this is where you like stake your cards and stuff like that. So it gives you a little breakdown on the top right, like what your tax rate is. The max for a keep is 50. So I mean, we're close.
What are we at? 43?
Yeah, 40.5. But yeah, we're close. Like ideally, we're at 50 completely, but I just don't have enough cards. But yeah, you need a power core in order to stake your cards. So we bought like 5. We bought 4, I think. And then we just staked all our cards here. Again, like in the future when I have more, I'll probably combine all these cards just so I can fit more workers on my land.
Yeah, and because once you stake them, you can't use them anywhere else.
Yeah,
right?
you can't use them in the game. You can't like rent them or anything like that.
Nice. So seeing it now after like one day, like what's your long-term strategy so far for this land?
Yeah, so next thing I'm gonna do is literally focus on this keep. So I'm gonna get this as high as I possibly can. So once I get like my SPS rewards and stuff from it, it's gonna take a while, like to get all my rewards and everything like that. I'm gonna try not to put in any more money into here, at least not right now.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, but once Rebellion releases, I'll get some more cards from that for sure. So hopefully I get some good ones that I can stake on here that I can just swap out. And yeah, next order of business is to get this to 50% to try and get it as high as possible. Once that's good, we also have another plot of land.
Yeah, you can show that after, because this is basically what the keep is. You get taxes, you collect resources and stuff, which is good.
Exactly. You get like I said, 5% of whatever everything like that's around you. And the reason, like I was saying before, it's better to wait. Like if you had a keep, it would have been better to wait to see what people around me are doing, so I could strategize like better.
Yeah, because you said too, there's still people who aren't using land, right, or something.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, exactly. Like here, if we just go back to our track that we have right now. Like you can see who's actually working their land and who's not. Like if I click on this, it says 0, right? But if I click on, I can't even remember where he was. Maybe this guy. Yeah. This guy, he's working his land. He's got 38,000 production points working his land right now.
And it's good for us because we get taxes.
Exactly. So if I view his plot, he's doing grain. So we know that we're getting grain from this guy. We're not getting anything else.
Oh, nice.
So that's why it's like, if we knew this, or if we waited a little bit, like maybe one day to see kind of what most people were doing, we can kind of strategize that way. We can still do it because now we know that, everyone's farming grain or research. No one's doing SPS.
Yeah.
So we can take our SPS plot that we're doing, and we just put more workers on there in the long run. Nice. I mean, it'll even out. But for these here, we've got grain and we've got research. So the reason we did grain here is because, from what I was reading, if you have grain in another region, you have to pay like transportation fees or something like that to send it to your other regions to get your workers to have grain to work the land. So
is this our plot now?
Yeah, this is our plot.
So this is our regular.
This is our grain plot. So we're building it. It's going to take a week. It's going to take a week to build because we don't have a lot of production power on it. Like we don't have a ton of cards. So the cards we are using are like kind of low, So the higher these cards are, the faster the construction like process is.
Honestly, pretty cool. And I guess this will like make people play, because honestly, I don't really like to play the game. It's like another layer that you could play.
Yeah, like it's that, like right now for 1.5, I don't think there's like a ton to do. It's more just like watching your stuff go up, like watching your resources grow, which I mean
like
is
right.
Which like to do isn't very fun, but it's
you got to start somewhere. At least they released it. It's been like so many years.
It's a hit of dopamine to see you actually get some stuff and not just have it be a money pit. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's like the same thing for every single plot of land. The difference is you choose which type of building you want to put on it, except obviously for keeps.
Nice. And we got that building in a box thing too, right? Do you know what happens with that?
I have no idea where that is. I have to like ask someone about it, but you get a building in a box and it basically gives you a power core and like a building. You don't need to you don't need to wait for construction to happen. It's just like see how this one is like 7 days. You don't have to wait for this. It's just like automatically ready. So we bought one of those, but I don't know where it is. I think maybe it's in like land phase 2 or something like that, where you actually get it.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I have no idea. I got it for the research. What's it called? The research building. So not this one. This one's our green one, but this one is where we actually have it. I just, don't know where it is.
That's okay. The art's pretty cool too. Nice. Well, that's good. I mean, that's basically all you can get in one day of land, so not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to take 97 days to do because we have so low production. So yeah, ideally we can get some higher cards on that. But I think the main plan is just get rewards from this, as much SPS as we can, stock as much research tokens until they actually mean something, and then get cards. So SPS, burn it to get DEC, and then use that.
Yeah, hopefully then it just exponentially grows.
Hopefully.
Nice. Well, we'll check back with you guys the next time and see how far we've come.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. See you guys.